We got breaking news here on The Jump. Kevin Durant was injured last night, and the latest results are in according to Woj. Golden State's Kevin Durant has suffered a mild strain on his right calf and expected to be reevaluated next week, league sources tell ESPN. So he's out for the series against the Rockets. He is not on the trip, according to Ramona Shelburne. Richard, do they make it out of this series without him?
I think they can, and I think getting that victory was key. They just need to win 1 out of 2, right? Like, that's the goal. And so I have never, and I know this is going to sound weird, I've never been happier to hear about a calf strain, right? Like, think about that, because everybody knows that he is the future of this league.
Yes.
And to have an Achilles, like, all of a sudden, you have a lot on the table that could be in jeopardy. So I'm glad that that's all it is.
I still think they can get it done. Like I said last night, with KD going down, Klay got a chance to get going. Steph had a chance to get going. I think these guys going into this game, a lot of times in the NBA, when you go into games where teams have their best player down, you tend to sleep on this team and think you have an easy game. This Golden State team going to come out with fire, and they have a good chance to win.
And again, we talked about it earlier. That's what happened. Kawhi not there, and San Antonio went into Houston and got that victory and sent them home.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, does the depth at any point play a factor, or the lack thereof, for the Warriors?
100%, because now as this progresses, they go conference finals, right? Even at Denver, a lot of depth, a lot of bodies. Then you go to the next, whoever's coming out, I think it's going to be Milwaukee. Think about all the depth that Milwaukee has. So now you're talking about a very, very shortened roster for the Golden State Warriors, and you're going to be playing against very good teams that are at 100% with a lot of depth. That's where it can become an issue.
But for the most part, the best thing about it is the young guys coming to the game, the guys that don't normally get shots, they know they're going to get shots now, not having KD there. So you can come in the game knowing you're going to get a shot, knowing you're going to be aggressive, and it might help the team.
How does playing with KD change things for the Splash Brothers?
Well, it allows them to be more aggressive. And guys coming off the bench know their roles now. I mean, they knew their roles with KD out there. It wasn't that many shots. Now you get more shots. Guys can be more aggressive. Guys can play off Steph and Klay. And good thing about Klay knows he has to be the Robin now to Batman. He has to come out there and be way more aggressive. And I like this Klay. I want to see the same Klay we seen in OKC when he dropped that 40-point game in OKC and hit 14 threes, excuse me. I want to see that same guy play tomorrow night.
No, and the thing that I like about this situation is that they know how to play without him.
Right.
Right. They know what to do. This is like, you have so many of your core guys still there. The only thing is, like, again, we talked about depth, but really, when you're talking about KD, he gave them an option to slow down the game.
Right.
All right, we're just going to go to this matchup. We're going to throw it down to you. Even when you saw the shot that he hurt his calf on, it was, hey, we're going to slow this down. We're going to get a bucket. Steph and Klay can get a breather, and you just go to work. Now, it's constant movement for everyone, so I think they're going to be fine.
And for some context and perspective, last year he also had a calf strain. He missed a week, 3 games in that scenario. So if that's any indication, he could be back for the conference finals, if that's any indication.
Well, you've got to make it there first.
Yeah, well, right.
You got to make it there. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. I mean, do you go all out and just try to get some rest, and that way you can get him back as soon as possible?
Well, yeah, no, I
mean, you're trying to win this thing in 6. You're not even trying to get back home.
No, you are. Every chance you get to prolong the series in your season improves your chance of winning a championship, right? So, like, if they are fortunate enough to win this series, if the next series goes 6 or 7, that has a better chance of him coming back. If you're all of a sudden down, you can't force him back into a situation, especially because he's got so much at stake. He's a free agent. So he's not going to go out there and risk hurting in his Achilles or hurting his knee and then jeopardizing the rest of his career.
It's going to be good to see them play this up-tempo style of ball and not have KD, because when they're at the best, when KD can just get the ball and the game slow down in the fourth quarter. First 3 quarters, they play real fast. They share the ball, they get threes. They play better that way. Not having KD, you can see that from the beginning of the game.
Yeah.